What's up, guys? Welcome back to your favorite place to be, where Solomon Carter 2447 reached out and wanted to know basically something along the lines of, is Pepe and Bonk still a relevant topic in crypto? And the answer is it's a little, I would say yes, to quickly jump to the point for people that are wondering. However, when we look at Bonk and we look at Pepe, we have to look at the timeline in which these tokens occurred. We also have to look at charts. We have to make sure that the charts are indication that there is room for growth within the communities. Are these still active communities? Are they centralized? Or is the liquidity one or two exchanges, or one spot on a decentralized exchange or a wallet? So these are all red flags that come to mind, and we can actually build an argument around this stuff, around the fundamentals of it first, and then we can move in to tell you why Bonk and Pepe are not just your one of a million different meme tokens. So we got to take you back here a little bit here. So a couple years ago, the last crypto cycle where FTX, Three Arrows, and basically Celsius and all these people that were lending into the crypto lending business, and private equity and hedge funds and things were investing in these high super leveraged investment products on FTX and other crypto exchanges. So that was a massive bull run that we saw occur in 2021. Now, when the bull market crashed, when we saw crypto crash, we really didn't have a lot of action in crypto. Most of the news was negative. We had bank failures. We had Silvergate Bank. We had other bank failures as well, basically, and it was just not good for crypto in general. However, once we got a little bit further, we started seeing that the market started to recover a little bit. It started finding a bottom. And this is about the time where we saw coins like Solana go up from like $9 to over $100. There wasn't a lot of action in the broader crypto market, including Bitcoin. I mean, there's a little bit of a recovery. We did see some price action, but it wasn't anything that was euphoric or, a lot of people coming in. So during this time where we saw nothing from the last bull market, till where we started seeing this emergence of the Solana market cap to dominate within the top 10 coins, and then later to go to like a top 3 coin or 4 coin, we noticed that there was also this trailing building momentum in the meme token space, right? And it was like a miniature pump, all right? It was like a miniature pump. And what I mean by that is we in crypto, we have these massive bull cycles, 2021, into 2017, into 2018, and then previous back that I wasn't even in crypto in. And in between these cycles, we have these little miniature bull markets, and they're like in select markets, right? Like we saw Plus Token, one coin, these massive Ponzi schemes being done the last bull run, right? Or 2 bull runs ago. And then we saw like payment coins as the exit liquidity in that little miniature bull run, like 2019, right? We saw like 2018 bottom, and then 2019 we saw coins like Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and some of these coins not only recover but spike up quite a bit. Litecoin especially, for people that were wondering, it was Litecoin that spiked up. They were using it as exit liquidity from these Ponzi schemes. So that was like a miniature bull market that took place in between end of 2018 or mid 2018 to 2021, right? So in between 2021 and where we saw Bitcoin hit an all-time high, we had this run up in Solana, where we saw Solana go up and go from $9 to almost $200, right? And then it sputtered out. Now it's kind of fallen down along with the meme token market on Solana. We're going to expand into why this is relevant. So we had this miniature little bull market in between 2021 and kind of where we're at today, right? Obviously the prices are down a bit, but you get my point. It's like a miniature bull market in a select variety of coins. It was payment coins in 2019. It was meme tokens in 2023. All right, so end of 2022 into 2023, and Solana's market cap was already, it was already going up, and people weren't talking about it. We were talking about it here on the channel, but nobody else was really. So, what we had a massive meme token craze. We had Pepe, we had Bonk, we had a few other, Book of Meme, right? Some of these trolls, they were like, oh man, you missed it, you missed it, you missed it. But it was weird because what we would see is we would see these coins being listed on exchanges while simultaneously being unavailable for trading on others. And we also saw a lot of downtime in Solana multiple times where the network just was too congested to handle a transaction, and people were paying these ridiculous fees to push their transaction to the front. And we almost wonder if anybody got out of these meme tokens other than the original bag holder, why the simultaneous listings were occurring. So we had these meme tokens kind of come out of nowhere. Pepe, Bonk were what Solomon Carter 2447 inquired about. And in today's world, we're trying to figure out if these are, are these coins are these tokens going to be something that are going to fizzle to zero, or are they going to be something that, could gain speed, like before? Could they be the best performing coin if we go into a bull cycle state? And it's very challenging to answer the question because there is a lot of different things that particularly are different about Bonk and different about Pepe than 99% of the other tokens that we know or are going to go to zero. We know that they're going to be worth nothing, but we can't take out that Pepe and Bonk could actually be somewhat of this organic generated meme community that could be big enough to satisfy certain bag holders and become these, DeFi, decentralized, ERC20 tokens or Solana tokens, okay, in the case of Bonk. But so and the reason I appear to be getting lost to you guys watching is we know that most meme tokens are indeed scams, even from how they are created, from a token contract on Ethereum where I can create a supply. I can, if I have enough money, list these tokens on an exchange and then create this falsehood of liquidity that makes it seem like they're going up while simultaneously nobody can even buy them. We know the mechanics of how Pepe and Bonk aren't necessarily as unique as, say, Dogecoin or really Dogecoin, right? That we know that these ways that these meme tokens are created are not really specific, or we know that they are not the technology behind them isn't that unique in terms of the crypto world. We could find dozens of other coins that have better attributes, but then we could also find more coins than not that have smaller market caps or have smaller volume. I was looking at Pepe earlier. The volume's up 33%. It is a top 45 coin in terms of market cap, which on the coin list, if you look at how many coins there are, that's actually quite a bit. Bonk is number 75. So I would be lying to people if I were saying that these coins are not going to be around. I would also be lying to people if I said that these coins could not potentially move towards a zero positioning point or much lower. But Pepe, most of the coins are in circulation. Bonk, most of the coins are in circulation. And even though we find that a lot of times when there's heavy trading volume on these particular coins, you can't get out of them. But that's not really true now for coins like Bonk or coins like Pepe, because they've moved to so many different exchanges at this point. And we know that in the grand scheme of things, that Pepe and Bonk somehow, they're available for trading so many places that they don't really fit so easily into a criteria to say they are, just another meme token, right? I can go on crypto.com. I can open up a wallet that has a DEX on it. I can open up a Kraken account or any of these crypto exchange accounts, and I will find millions of different meme tokens that are created just like Pepe, out of thin air, centralized essentially, at first at least, right? Sometimes they can move to decentralization. I would be skeptical and go as far to say as that Pepe and Bonk probably are still pretty centralized, I would say. I'd have to look more into it, but we also can't discredit the fact that they are on all these exchanges and that their market caps are very high. Their trading volumes are, they are worth looking at. And we also know that these are potentially massive communities, obviously, by these things that we just mentioned, like Bonk and Pepe. The communities are quite large. So I would say that if I was going to go heavily into meme tokens, and I would also go as far to say out there that most of the people that bought Pepe and that were involved in buying as a retail investor Pepe or Bonk, I would say most of those people are probably down, just because of how it was operating when it was happening. I mean, you would literally, you couldn't get out of a token. All your gains were eaten up if you moved your transaction to the front to get out. So I would say this with these meme tokens, and for meme tokens in general. If I were to go heavily into meme tokens, which I don't, I would say I would look more into like Dogecoin. I would look into like SHIB, which is a very like similar way of these tokens being created. I would also look into Pepe and Bonk, rather than the other million cryptocurrencies out there, if that was what I was wanting to go into, memes. If I wanted to go into meme tokens. So I hope that answers your question, Solomon. I know it's more dragged out than it probably needed to be, but these are meme tokens. They have the ability to go up a lot. However, I wouldn't base past performance on coins like Pepe or Bonk to dictate future coins that we're going to hear about. Meme tokens that we're going to hear about in the future. I would say that these, considering the timeline, they're still fairly new. Let's see where they're at in a couple years. Obviously, they could potentially be the best performing tokens that a lot of people miss because they're not willing to go into these type super volatile. I call them super volatile coins. And I'd say if you're trying to get into meme tokens, I would look into. I would probably look into Pepe or look into Bonk or look into Dogecoin. Dogecoin, I think, has a better token model. But I would say that I wouldn't base future coins that we're going to hear about and expect them to perform like Pepe did or Bonk did or, SHIB or Dogecoin. But, that's just because there's so many. And, Pepe, it's 33 million% up. I mean, this could be like the best performing coin ever already, and it could go to zero, right? So keep it in mind. No promises with any of these coins, but that's kind of my take on memes where we're currently at, and we'll maybe update at some future date. All right, later.